What can you learn from playing a team a second time around in a season?
I'm not sure if it's about learning from this game. It's playoff soccer. It's the cliches regards survive and advance. We know a lot about them as they do about us. It's going to be another tough ACC battle. Two good teams. I like the way Coach Finley teams play. They've got a lot of technical players. They like to keep the ball down and play like we do. Mm-hmm. And it should be another good soccer match.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there's no tangible takeaways you have from already having seen a team like NC State before, and you guys scored 2 late goals. I mean, is there anything you can tell your guys to kind of give them an advantage?
The guys realised that there wasn't a lot between the two teams. On that occasion, it was a big win for us. But you know when you're playing in conference play that you have a chance to play another team again. Mm-hmm. So if you lose a game, you always want a chance at retribution. And from our perspective, we know that we're going to have to be at our very best to play against this team. We've had some very close games in the last couple of years, and it's another conference game that will be separated by probably the odd goal. And I think, as you said, it's going to be a beautiful Wednesday evening in balmy Syracuse, and should be a fun ACC playoff game.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, look, this time of year, one of the goals this year for us was to make the ACC playoffs. Then you make the ACC playoffs, and then it's a cup competition, and you want, and now from a coaching perspective, you hope that your team's playing in November, and as your program improves, you want to be playing these games at home, and so we're afforded that opportunity. These are the fun games, and we'll look forward to this one.
What in particular stands out about NC State to you?
They're a good soccer team. They're diamond in midfield that they traditionally play. They've got some very good technical players. Similar to us, they like to play with and get numbers forward, and have scored some good goals this year. They've pushed all the big guys in our conference very close, as I think we have, and so this is a good. This is not just an ACC matchup. Like we talked about this after the game against NC State. That had the feel of a national tournament game, and we are, it's that kind of game. And, as a student athlete, as a coach, you want to be involved in these games.
Who do you think benefits most, maybe in terms of like positional players you have on the field from seeing a team a second time? Is it the goalkeeper you have in Hendrick? I mean, he didn't have to make a save in that game, but do you think he's someone that particularly benefits from seeing their shooters for a second time?
No. I think, look, there's going to be some very important individual matchups. Some of those will be similar. Some of those may be a little bit different based on, how Coach Finley lines up and how we line up. But there was a lot of respect for each program. I think the players realised that they're playing against a very good team, and once again, we know that. We're going to have to be at our best. What do we learn from that last game? We learned that if we play Syracuse soccer, that we're going to be involved in a good soccer match, and similar to NC State, they're going to be looking at this as an opportunity to move on, and so do we.
Are there any particular